Hey, Adirondack family, it's Colin bringing you another Coach's Corner. This week we're going to talk about the athlete's year. A lot of athletes get kind of caught up and they try to rush their training processes and they haven't quite looked at the year. And if you're looking at maybe, a lot of the athletes we train are two-sport athletes, that in the 9-month school year, they're going to be in sports probably 3 to 6 or 6 months of those times in three-month chunks. So looking at that, and you want to improve speed, you want to improve skills, you want to improve strength, that all takes time. And for what we like to see is a minimum of 12 weeks. If you can get a good 12-week training cycle, you can improve your strength, speed, and actually have that stick throughout most of the training season. So when you're looking at the year, we want to plan ahead. We want to look at, okay, these are our seasons, and then, okay, we've got a gap. So maybe you're a fall, spring athlete, you've got the winter gap. What can we do in that winter gap? A lot of athletes get caught up in adding club teams and all these skills clinics and play, and then they think about training last, or performance training last. And if you want to get stronger, faster, and all those awesome things that you can do so you can show up in your next season and crush it, you've got to think about that season. And then when you're in season, we don't want to just not do any training because it really makes it hard. The momentum stops when you go into your training and you're not lifting regularly. It can be very hard. Our adults experience it and our kids experience it as well. It can be hard to go from playing your sport to actually just going into the weight room. It's a totally different environment. It's a total different feel. And it can feel, when you've been away for it for a while, it can be a big hurdle to getting back in. But if you're finding that 1 day a week, we like to see 3 days in a 2-week period of strength training. If you can do that in season, and it doesn't have to be long, 20 minutes, we'll get that done. And then in the summer, that's another big area where we tend to pack it full of skill work. And that goes back to what we've talked a lot about in our newsletter is, what do you actually need? If you need more skill, then that makes sense. But if your skill is good or above average and you're just not fast or not strong, those can be actually some of the skills that you have that make you outshine the competition. Remember, the big thing we see on the field when we go and watch the games is speed. If you have speed, that is a game changer. Your skills can actually be below average, but your speed is so fast nobody can keep up with you and you can do things that they can't physically. That's a game changer. So think about your year. We're coming up towards the end of the year. Look at it. Start to plot in where you can do certain things. You don't need a ton of time to do this in terms of like daytime. You don't need 3 hours to work out. All you need is 20 minutes. You just got to do it consistently and plan for it. So if you need help, we're here. We'd love to help you take your game to the next level. Reach out to me and we'll get you